Thank you, David. We'll check back shortly. Now is the time of year to keep plenty of water on hand and to watch out for heat injury. Local 3's Jeremiah Beatty spoke with a doctor to find some ways to try to stay safe while they're out in the sun.
The doctor I spoke to says there is a great risk for heat exhaustion and heat stroke during the summer months. He shared some signs to keep an eye on and recommended some drinks to help you stay cool.
The biggest part is to think about prevention, so making sure you're limiting your time outside, kind of especially in the heat of the day or especially if it's really humid.
Dr. Matthew Hitchcock advises the best thing to do is train your body to adjust to the summery weather. He says everyone should be drinking a healthy amount of water before and during time outdoors, but H2O is not the only liquid you should have on hand.
So for heat exhaustion, one of the things you're going to start noticing is you might start having some trouble with the physical activity that you're doing. Your muscles aren't going to want to react as well. You're just going to kind of start struggling. You may start feeling a little lightheaded, a little dizzy.
He says being properly hydrated can prevent heat injuries like heat exhaustion or heat stroke. He says this can happen when your body struggles to regulate heat.
Sports drinks are going to be huge for this one. Yeah, that's where a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want the salt or the sugary things. Like, you actually need the salt for those things.
He says heat stroke causes neurological problems.
The person might start acting confused. They may pass out all the way, but the neurological things, the confusion, that's going to be what you're going to notice with the heat stroke, and that's a true emergency.
He says if you notice these symptoms, get water immediately and find a place to cool off. And if the person is unresponsive, you should call 911. The best thing to remember as you plan your next outdoor workout or practice.
Don't just try to jump out straight into doing that. Do it kind of slow over a couple of days and get your body used to the heat, especially as it kind of builds up here around us.
Dr. Hitchcock says a good way to track body heat is by using a smartwatch like this. He also says stay away from energy drinks. While they boost your energy, he says they make it harder for your body to regulate heat. Reporting in Chattanooga, I'm Jeremiah Beatty, Local 3 News.